What's up, guys? In this video I'm going to be comparing Dior Homme Intense to Valentino Uomo. So if you saw my Fragrantica video, in the section of smells similar to Dior Homme Intense came up similar to Valentino Uomo. They do have their similarities, but today I'm going to be doing a little bit more of a deep dive into the similarities. So I do have the notes on here on the screen. I'm gonna go ahead and spray each one on each hand. So go. So the Dior Homme is definitely heavier on the iris. The Valentino is a little more sweet. Go ahead and put the notes on the screen. So for Valentino, we have bergamot as the top, bergamot and myrtle at the top. Middle notes are hazelnut, chocolate, roasted coffee beans, and base note is leather and cedar. For Dior Homme Intense, top notes is just lavender, middle notes is iris, ambrette, and pear. Base notes, Virginia cedar and vetiver. So you do get the bergamot to begin with on the Valentino, and it's a little bit more sweet. I guess it's the hazelnut, maybe the chocolate coming through. And then we have Dior, I can smell the iris and the lavender. More iris than lavender. But yeah, this will be the first part of the video. I'll come back later on in the video and just give a comparison of what I think afterwards. But as of right now, they have their similarities, but not exactly the same. I find Valentino to be a little bit more sweet, but let's say you already have Dior Homme Intense and you have a small collection, it would be pretty redundant to get the Valentino. I would say if you have a big collection and you just want basically like a flanker to Dior Homme Intense, I would say go ahead and get the Valentino. But yeah, now smelling it as they're drying down, the Valentino is a bit more sweet. You have that leather coming through a little bit more. And the chocolate, I know some people have issues with the chocolate, not smelling the chocolate, but I do definitely smell the chocolate. The chocolate and the hazelnut. I don't get too much of the coffee. With Dior Homme, I do get the iris. And I believe that would be the pear note and the Virginia cedar. But yeah, both really good fragrances. If you don't have either one and you want to save a little bit of money, I would say go ahead and get Valentino Uomo. But if you just want to get the more higher end, less sweet one, I would say go ahead and get Dior. The sweetness in the Valentino, it's like if Dior Homme Intense had a bit of Valentino's DNA in it, and that's what makes this fragrance, even though it doesn't have iris. For any of you guys that have, let's say, Born in Roma, or just any of the Valentinos, there is a similarity between each one. And if you bring that slight, just a little bit of that DNA into Dior Homme, that's when you'll get this. But yeah, very redundant. I'll go ahead and, well, difference for sure being this one's an eau de parfum. Dior Homme Intense is an eau de parfum, and Valentino is a eau de toilette. I did get the smaller bottle just because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it too much, but I do really like it. I wish I would have gotten the bigger bottle. They have the bottle in a 5 ounce also. But yeah, I'll go ahead and clip myself in the future smelling the fragrance, just to see what I think after the dry down. I'll get back to you guys. What's up, guys? So this is the second part of the video. It's been about maybe an hour now of them drying down. So in between the two, I would still stick to what I said earlier. Dior Homme Intense and Valentino. So the Valentino is like Dior Homme Intense with a hint of the Valentino DNA. That's how you get the Valentino Uomo. As it dried down, it's a bit more sweeter than the Dior Homme Intense. The Dior Homme Intense is a bit more dry. The iris sweetened up a bit. It's like a creamy iris, but it's not as sweet as the Dior Homme, as the Valentino Uomo. So I can see, my take would be, I don't care too much about the younger or like the age gaps in fragrances, but I would say if you're a little bit younger and you tend to like sweeter fragrances, go ahead and go with the Valentino Uomo. If you're older, you probably don't like as much sweetness in your fragrances, so I would say go ahead and get your Dior Homme Intense. Out of the two, I don't know which I prefer Dior Homme Intense slightly over Valentino Uomo. I feel like I could use the Valentino Uomo a little bit more like random everyday use just because of the sweetness. Dior Homme Intense is more for more elegant, maybe more sophisticated events, in my opinion. I still kind of wear both of them all the time, depends how I'm dressed up. But that's all I got for you guys for today. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment on what you guys think on each one. Which do you prefer? If you've gotten your nose on both of them, do you preferably go with the Valentino, or do you go with the Dior Homme Intense? Or do you have both of them and use them for separate occasions and you don't even think they smell like each other? Let me know. I'll talk to you guys soon. See you on the next one.